big bite. So we're in the wheatgrass area right now. Got to be keeping it cool. This is actually cold storage, which is cool down to about 61, 62 degrees, give or take. Keeps the mold down. And we've been doing wheatgrass trays. Check it out. No soil, no mold, ocean minerals. Yeah, no, seriously, this is really the way to go. It's easy, you just spread it down in these trays and then just stack them up when they're small, and that'll keep the pressure on them. Mist them about twice a day, and then when they start to put out the shoots, remove them and keep them moist but cool. It's kind of a tricky part, you know. You have to be a little babysitter for about 3 days, and then it just starts to take off. And when I water them, I'll water some here for you. I just pour it underneath, right in there. So there's really not even much moisture right up on top, which helps with mold as well. So I'm gonna water some right now. Check it out. What I've been doing is some spring water, some kelp and fish emulsion, and then a lot of ocean minerals with the Himalayan pink salt and some Celtic gray salt. And I'm not sure of the ppm, the parts per million of this one, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's not too salty. And let's start watering this guy. So then once it's all soaked up like that, I just kind of tilt it back and forth to make sure all the moisture is spread evenly, because it will kind of bunch up in certain sides. Like, I'll just kind of wait till I see a little bit of water forming down on the bottom here, and then I'll tilt it back and down and just make sure it's really the full mat is getting all of the liquid. And I'll maybe let this sit for about 10 minutes, and then I'll drain off the excess into the next tray. Really easy, guys. You don't have to mess with soil anymore. When I started growing wheatgrass, I was buying bags of freaking Miracle-Gro soil and hauling them home and spreading it out, and oh, what a mess, what a mess. And this is just so easy, and the chickens will eat the whole thing. I will cut it to about here and just chomp on it myself. You can just take a big bite and just chew on it, get all the chlorophyll out, spit out the mash. But this is a beautiful bed right here. We bring them outside in the daytime, let them get some sun, bring them back in here at night so they can chill out. You can even put them in the fridge if you're inclined. BestDayEver.com brought this information to my reality. I've definitely implemented it in my life and had great success. So thanks, David Wolf. Thanks, Lund Foley, for bringing this information to the forefront. People are using this information for good. Life-enhancing agriculture. Life-enhancing horticulture, because horticulture is a perennial polyculture. Agriculture is an annual monoculture. We're definitely for horticulture, but this is life-enhancing no matter what. Put it next to your bed. Have your own little oxygen generator. Good stuff. Can be done anywhere. Don't limit yourself. You don't need a yard. You don't need... All you need is a cool area to keep the mold down and a couple square feet to grow your own beds of wheatgrass. You can blend it, you can chew it, you can juice it if you want to. You can feed it to your animals, feed it to your chickens, so you have really nice orange yolks full of beta-carotene, vitamin A. I mean, this is the shit. Look at that. Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Keep this up, everybody. Keep this up. Ocean grown wheatgrass, no soil, hydroponics, keep it simple. Rawmodel.com, blackbirdnaturals.com. Let's take it out to the chickies and see what they think. Since we're dealing in the desert with the chickens, obviously having them free range, it's possible, but there's coyotes around and there'll be more free range soon, but In the meantime, what we do is we've got the wheatgrass trays, and I'm doing a hydroponic thing, so there's no soil involved. We just keep misting the roots, and it forms a nice mat. And obviously, they just love it. I mean, they're eating this stuff up, and it keeps them basically grass-fed without having to worry about all the dangers and whatnot. And we are in a more suburban setting. The houses aren't too close, but they're close enough where chickens could be a pain. I wouldn't mind getting a couple hundred and just having them run all over the property, but this is pretty good for now. You can tell they're really enjoying it, and they can eat the whole mat. They can eat the whole mat from the tips of the leaves all the way down to the root hairs, and they will consume this whole thing. I mean, check this out. No soil involved. Pure grass, ocean grown, 90 minerals. Right for the chickies. We feed them a lot of stuff, a lot of kitchen scraps. There's a lot of talk online about what you can or cannot feed them. We play it fairly safe, but there's a lot that we give them, and they're fine. But they really love picking at the grass. They love it. They're beautiful.